What's up, man? I want to say, message of the day coming in hot. Success is not always pretty. Sometimes you gotta get ugly. Sometimes you gotta get ugly, bro. Success comes in different ways for other people, man. I know a successful trash man. I know a successful dope dealer. The dope dealer coming pretty, but he not making as much money as the trash man. The trash man worked for the city, got 401k, got pension. The dope boy, one mistake away from going orange jumpsuit. And then that's the message of the day, for real. That's the message of the day. But what I really want to talk about is how I can respect anybody who is willing to be the distant friend, brother, son, mother, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, however you want to call it. Can't spoil it. Because I know what that takes. I know a lot of people stunt their own growth so they're not the distant son, brother, friend, mother, son, father, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. A lot of people stay exactly where they're at their whole life because they're scared to be that distant. And like I said, I respect anybody who is willing to get there, bro, to be the distant one, because that means you understand life. That means you understand your purpose. You can't sit where you at and expect great things to happen. If it's not pretty yet, bro, and it's getting ugly, go try and get pretty somewhere else with it. And that's really deep. I've been meaning to make a video about this because that's something, as somebody who's traveled the world and seen every different walk of life, that's like one thing that I noticed that a lot of people do is they sacrifice the comfort. They sacrifice their life for comfort, basically. Like, no bullshit. Somebody will really. It's like the Jadakiss song "Why." He said, "Why is the brother upstate who better than Jordan but couldn't catch the break?" You know, he wasn't ready to get ugly with the hustle, man. He wasn't ready to take it out of town and possibly fail 30, 40 times, go to the combine. And that shit is crazy, man. No bullshit, because I know a lot of talented young people who, if they just took that leap of faith just to get out the town, I forget the study of what it's called. Goldie talk about it a lot. Just get out from where you at and go to a big city, New York, LA, Miami, San Francisco, Jersey, Philadelphia. Go wherever, go where the money at. Go get a 1-bedroom. Go rent a room if you got it. If you don't got a cosigner, get ugly, bro. Go rent a room off Facebook Marketplace. Go rent you a hoopty. Go run it up, man. Because being around, it's environmental influence. That's really what it is. Environmental influence. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if you around the money, it's like you around 4 robbers, you're going to be the 5th robber. You around 4 motherfuckers who getting money, you're going to be the 5th one getting money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to change your environment, bro. Be willing to get ugly. Be willing to be the respected one. You know what I'm saying? Because I give respect regardless, but it's just something hit different. Somebody who willing and ready to be that distant one. That shit take real heart, bro. No bullshit, bro. That shit take real heart. And then something else I want to talk about is staying fit, man. Gotta stay in that gym, bro. Gotta stay in that gym. As a young man full of testosterone, brother, you won't be making a lot of rash decisions if you're always hyped up, bro. If you're always hyped up, teed up, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go hit that gym, release some steam, go do some yoga, go stretch, go hit the elliptical machine. Like, I noticed that I've been paying rent since I was 18, 19 years old, and I be always having state-of-the-art gyms in my apartment complexes, and I never use them. And that makes sense of why I was doing what I was doing. I'm so high testosterone, I'm always next to the next move, to the next, you know what I mean? I'm always on to the next greatest thing, and I never had time to sit and chill because I was never tired enough. The only time I was tired is driving, you know what I'm saying? So get in that gym, be willing to be the distant one, and just remember that the hustle ain't always pretty, bro. Sometimes you gotta get ugly. Use my saying. It's a trash man who make $150,000 a year and get to keep it because he worked a lot of hours and he sleep. You know what I'm saying? Versus the dope dealer who up 24/7, full of testosterone, bro, who's who just make a play, now you go to the casino, now you go see a bitch, now you go spend the money at the mall. You know what I'm saying? That dope dealer, that lifestyle look pretty, but it could get ugly fast, bro. And on the vice versa of the spectrum, that trash man job look ugly, but it can get pretty real fast. 10 years down and you got a pension now. Now you getting, you know what I'm saying? I know in a small city like Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, I knew a trash man who was making like $57 an hour. He only been working there for like 14 years. And he was like younger 30s, like under 35. Like I think 19, he got the job with his family. And by 34, he showed me, I want to say like 950,000 just in one account, not including investments, properties, et cetera, et cetera. I wasn't too much in his business, but we got to talking. And then there's this story that somebody told me in LA, man. This dude named Ty, he was from Houston. He had a real security job. He was like, he turned out to be one of my boys for real. And he would always tell me he took the city bus around LA to get to work because he never had a car. He was always bullshitting. He had a girl with him who had a kid, and he just didn't want to be alone, so he brought the girl with him. And he would always just shell out the money. But he just told me this story about this Mexican in LA who worked like 6 jobs, no sleep, like no bullshit. He would do 12-hour shift, 6 days out the week. He would take, I think, one of the days, Friday or Sunday, off to be with his family. But he showed him like 50,000, bro. And my boy just told me, he like, bro, he was like 27. I was like 19, 20 years old when I first met him in Los Angeles. And he was like, bro, I've been hustling my whole life and I don't even have a dub saved up, bro. Because he's so worried about being the pretty one, man. That he forgot to get ugly with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the right thing. He riding the city bus with the Mexican, but just 2 different lifestyles, man. And that's why I'm so grateful at this point in my life, being 27. I just remember last year, I got shot. I got a femur transplant, and I was sitting in my dad's garage, smoking in a car, wasting my life away, man. Popping the perks the doctor was giving me, smoking weed all day. And I just remember, like, I'm looking through my phone, and I'm just scrolling, and that shit made me cry. It hit me like a brick wall, like, you feel me? 21 then came and gone, 18 then came and gone, 22, 25, 26 even, bro. It then came and gone. Every day is a new day. It's shit going over with, like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people hold on to that shit, bro. And at this age in my life, I was lucky to receive that message from eternal intelligence, bro. Through my God, my higher power, however you want to call it, the voice in my head, bro. Because, like, I know for a fact it's 2 different things. Like, this and the voice in my head, and, you know what I'm saying? This and the voice in my head is 2 different things, bro. So I was able to grab that message from the ether and realize, and it helped me change my life, bro. I was fighting fire with fire for a long time. And just the fact that I'm able to change my life and give this message up, it feels different, bro. Like, my life going completely different. I haven't sold a bag. I haven't popped a perk. I haven't smoked a blunt since longer than I can remember, bro. And to me, it was like I couldn't see nothing out it, bro. And I really realized why I was doing what I was doing is because at this grown age, I had never learned no real skills. I did, actually. I learned how to do air conditioning. I went to that school when I was young as shit, like 18. Like, it was like, my grandma was like, you gotta go or you gotta go here. And I did that just so I could keep a house for a little bit longer and find a situation. But I realized if I would have stuck with that, if I would have stuck with the ugly, my life would have been way different. It would have been pretty now. But guess what? At 27, leading into my 30s, the street life brought me here with no assets. Pretty much nothing to show for it but some war stories, some bullet wounds, and some photos. And that's just not the life I want to live. I chose pretty and it got ugly instead of choosing ugly to get pretty. And I'm glad I was able to catch this at basically a young enough age to where if I hustle hard enough for the next 3 to 5 years, it could be pretty. Like, my 3 and 5 year plan is so crazy. Like, 5 years, I'm going to be 32 years old. By 32, my life is going to be pretty, bro, because I'm about to get ugly. The process has already been started, man. I don't know what I was doing before July 30th when I got booked, but that shit don't mean nothing to me, bro. I'm a Mike Jackson my case, beat it. And I'm going to take what comes with this life, bro, because I know when you're ready to change, like Nipsey Hussle said, bro, you can beat them cameras and all this and that, but you got to get that energy that come back with it, bro. And, you know, I know as long as I stay sober And as long as I stay around the good folks that I have in my support system, that everything gonna work out for me, bro. The right way, not the slight way, you know? So just please remember this, if anything, man. Swear to God, man. Remember that. Read it one time. Success isn't always pretty. Sometimes you gotta get up and get ugly, bro, for it could get pretty later, man. You know what I'm saying? How could you expect to hop into a job and manage people when you can't manage yourself, young bull, big kid? So get in motion. Now, it's never too late to change your life. It's never too late to start and just wake up and be like, all right, I got enough money. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to that voice in your head like I spoke about last week. I'm going to cut this video short, but I just want everybody to know, man, success isn't always pretty. Sometimes you got to get ugly on a bitch. Deuces.